How are you?
Fucking depressed, mate.
Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. Sleepless night last night, was it?
Actually slept quite well. Aye, mate, what a fucking shit day of football yesterday.
Sometimes just sleeping and the dawn of a new day is the best thing, isn't it?
yeah. I'm going to just do one thing quickly. 2 seconds.
Right, you are.
It's the Gig of the Game podcast. Have it.
I thought you would have wiped your ass for that yesterday.
Just fucking stuck it in the bin.
Oh, mate, it's like a long-term relationship. You're gonna have your bad moments. You still love them.
Aye, to be fair though, like not overly like. I've felt worse after derbies. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it's not as if like, the 2-1-0 games earlier on in the season, I felt more annoyed. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Uh-huh.
But mate, it's one of those things, mate. Called it a few months ago. Just I thought, it's their title, and nothing's changing. Unfortunately for me, I think I think they've got it in the bag now.
It's a big result yesterday, and I suppose we'll see next week when you play Celtic, and you're just gonna let the Celtic roll over you.
I would, if I was Hibs, I would be like, there you go, Celtic. There you go, right there.
Fill your boots, man.
Lube me up and score as many as you want.
Free for all.
Aye. Because I was texting my Jambo mate, and he was obviously delighted and stuff like that with the result. And I says, it would be typical Hibs that we go and beat Celtic on Sunday. And then if Hearts beat Rangers on Monday night, that's pretty much the league done.
Yeah, still think there's going to be a few twists and turns, mate. Like they fit. Like what a day for them yesterday. I mean, Rangers lost as well, but
Yeah.
and I suppose where they got the goal, they got a better goal difference in Celtic. So that's they've got like 5-6 goals better. So that's like another point, isn't it?
Aye, they won't after Sunday, mate. Don't worry about that.
True that. It might be closer than you think next week.
Yeah. If I was David Gray, I'd just play all the kids and be like, we've got loads of injuries, so,
Yeah.
gonna just have to play the development squad.
Well, there's nothing really much to play for anymore. So, like, I'm guessing you're cementing fifth place. Like,
To be fair, I haven't actually looked at the league standings, but I think Falkirk can still catch us. I don't think they will.
yeah,
But that'll be the reason for Hibs trying to win the rest of the games this season. Oh, we need to try and cement fifth place because fourth is away from us now with Motherwell winning yesterday.
yeah,
But what's frustrating being a Hibs fan is that, like, we basically not handed them that result yesterday, but there's two stupid sending offs. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell.
terrible. Isn't it?
If we went and beat Celtic on Sunday, which is a possibility because Celtic are a bit shaky at the minute, a bit sort of 50-50, we could ultimately hand the league title at Hearts over 2 weekends. Like, Hibs could literally give them the league title, and that's just I could have fucking called that one.
Yeah, like I mean, if Hibs were to beat Celtic next week and Hearts beat Rangers, then it's a good night Vienna, pretty much, really, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I can't see Hearts not beating Rangers, if I'm honest with you. I think Tynecastle, full house on Monday night. If Hearts had dropped points yesterday, then that Rangers game would have been high pressure. It would have been, who can handle the pressure the most. But now, even if they get beat by Rangers, they're still ahead of them. So it's, it's the pressure's all off Hearts. They can just go and play. And I think it'll be a high scoring game. But I think Hearts will see over the line easily. Like
This is do or die for Rangers next week. Now they've got to put everything into this to have any glimmer of hope.
yeah, if they don't win that one, they're out the title race, 100%.
Another nightmare scenario, mate. Obviously, yeah, I think if Hibs beat Celtic, Hearts beat Rangers, and then the following week Celtic and Rangers draw. It could be that's a gift wrapped. There's been no someone telling me about that last day of the season though. Celtic Hearts.
Yeah, I mean,
one game shootout.
yeah, I think we've changed our opinion every week, haven't we, for the last 6-7 weeks?
Yeah.
Obviously, I've always said, I think Hearts have got it in the bag, but now it's looking more like Celtic. If Celtic can beat us on Sunday and win the Old Firm, then it's between Celtic and Hearts. But it's just, mate, Hearts' name is on the title. It's honestly, there's nothing you can. You said it last week. Gary Neville made a point in the Arsenal Man City game, and he says, if your name's on the title, things just go for you. Things happen for you. And unfortunately, that's the way. Especially yesterday, where Hibs going down to 9 men.
I know, mate. I didn't see it because I was out playing snooker yesterday at the ballroom in Meadowbank. I don't know if you remember it. It's the Jocks Lodge, what used to be called like the New Yorker.
Yes, I remember that well. Yeah, well, obviously back in the day when it was a New Yorker. Yeah. It's a great wee venue.
So I was playing there. So I was playing there from like 2 till 9, but I didn't see the game. I watched the highlights today, but I seen the whole pub was full of were Hibs fans. There was a few Jambos, but there was predominantly green and white. And so we were in the back room playing snooker, and you just had this massive cheer and Hibs songs. It was like, oh, Hibs must be winning 1-0. And then you just had a little tiny cheer of a few other fans, and you thought, oh, it must be 1-1. And then went outside and just looked at the score. And I was like, fucking hell, Hibs are down to 10 men. Bloody hell. And I watched the highlights today and just silly sending off. So it's like, Hibs have just for a game you'd think, we've got to do everything we can to stop Hearts from speeding away for the title. They're just two stupid things from the goalkeeper and that challenge from that German boy. Terrible.
Yeah. That's what the most frustrating thing is. It's like you're trying to stop them getting any momentum to win the league, and you give them the points by making two silly mistakes.
Yeah.
What the keeper is thinking of, I've watched it about 50 times, and I keep trying to rack my brains about how a professional goalkeeper can make that type of mistake. Hearts players bombing down, but all he's got to do, for me, is just let the ball hit his midriff.
Yeah.
And kind of put it this way to his left, because the Hearts player's there, to his right. And then he's got a beater on the left-hand side, and he just plays a pass to a beater, and that's it. Grabbing the ball and then going, it was the fact that he grabbed it and pulled it towards him.
Yeah. So he probably, when I watched it back, I thought he probably could take a little step back there. Maybe the goalkeeper, he's probably just not been aware of his actual position. But looking back, I thought, well, the Hearts player is bombing on him. If he took maybe one step back, he probably would have still got it. But pressure in those moments.
Step back, or just take the momentum away from the Hearts player and just go like this and just bump it forward with your stomach or your groin or something like that.
Yeah. And
then it relieves all pressure. It was such a stupid, and to do it so early as well. Because Hibs,
these little moments in it,
Hearts started really well. Hearts, first 10 minutes, Hearts were on the front foot, and then we got that goal for the free kick, and I'm going, oh, happy days here. We're going to have a good day here today, and then that happened. It was like, fucking hell, Jesus.
You probably knew the goal was coming, but it was actually a freak goal as well to equalise, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Hibs done well to get to half time, because Hearts never really created much apart from that one chance with the Smith save. With a header, but they were really sort of they looked like they were a bit off the boil, and I thought, it's going to be one of these days when they're going to just have a barrel load of chances and not score. But like I said, mate, to fucking come out in the second half and get a red card within 2-3 minutes, that's just man should be fucking fined wages for that, because you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
and the thing is, the challenge wasn't even I don't think it would have it was a yellow card, but it's more of a red card challenge. See if you look at it. Yeah. The ball fumbles away, and he's put his foot on the fucking Hearts player's thigh.
Yeah, can't even do that. Yeah.
Like, surely David Gray goes in the dressing room at halftime and goes, nobody gets sent off for getting our booking. Like,
Yeah.
keep the head for the first 15 minutes of the second half, and then we'll make changes.
Yeah,
But
it's these things happen in football. Just moments of madness. You think, how can you do that? Like, it's even like you should know, like putting your foot up that high, like you know you're dancing with the devil when that happens. You know?
Yeah, there was no complaints for me. As soon as I seen it in real time, I was like, oh, he's off. You know, as soon as I seen it. But yeah, you just I think in derby games there's a fine line between being passionate and being stupid.
Yeah.
And that was just pure stupidity for Paslak, you know, going in that challenge. You know, especially when you've got like you're in your Hibs final third or the Hearts final third. Like if you lose the ball there, then there's, you know, the break's on, but you've got defenders to cover. So you just stay with the challenge and you go, oh, fuck, I've lost the ball. But
there was people behind him that could make the ground up. Like you think, like, to do it in that position of the pitch, like. I know sometimes like players can take one for the team and drag someone down when they're clean for a goal, but he was they were further up the pitch. He wasn't really going anywhere. It might have been a dangerous attack, but at least you would have been like the risk of like, well, there's other defenders behind me. But careless, mate. Really careless.
And the thing is, if you keep 10 men on the pitch, I'm not saying Hibs would have got that result yesterday, but you make it a lot harder for Hearts, don't you? Because, you know, you could throw on a few attacking players and maybe, you know, get some width. And even if you got to 60, 70 minutes and it was still 1-0, you would, with that extra man, you go, right, we've got a real chance here. But when he got sent off and it was 9 men, it was just a case of when, not if. You know, it was like I was watching it going, Hearts are gonna win this year. But
after that, when it was down to 9 men, and even 1-0 up, you thought like maybe a draw because you just knew Hearts were going to score. It was just going to be one-way traffic, isn't it? Like,
yeah. My only criticism, I mean, Hibs defended great for. I mean, when did Hearts score? What, 75 or 74 minutes, whatever it was. Listen, they defended brilliantly for the whole game, apart from those two chances. But the thing that frustrates me is that the only sort of game plan that Hibs had when we were down to 9 men was just Jordan Smith punting it to the striker, which was Boyle, and then when Boyle came off, it was that Soto. And I just don't understand how you can implement that type of game plan for 45 minutes or 40 minutes, just launching it to the lone striker when you're already a man outfield down, do you know, or 2 men down. It's just the mind boggles.
I'd like to look back at like history of like how many results have been pulled off with 9 men because it's so hard. I remember years ago, like I think we were in the Championship and we played Nottingham Forest and we were like 1-0 up and we went down to 9 men and it's just bombarded or one-sided. It's 9-10 men. You I don't know, every player can play like 2 players, but it's 9 men. It's so very difficult.
Yeah, I mean they do say nowadays with modern football that it's harder to play against 10 men.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of like stick into your shape and you just sort of drop the striker back and stuff. But, you know, 9 men, you know, what is it, 8 outfield players against 10? It's, there's only going to be one winner, you know.
Yeah, I think you look last season when Man City played Arsenal and it was Arsenal winning 1-0 for ages at the Etihad and they were down to 10 men and it was just the whole half it was just City just passing around like just trying to break through. It's just attack v defence, isn't it? Like, and I suppose what can you do in situation like that? Right, said you can't really play it out short because you need to get it away from goal. It's probably just try to just old school, just see it, clear it. It's tough, really, really tough.
Yeah, I know. I would have liked to have seen Hibs trying to get a wee sort of. It's very, very easy for me to say sitting here. You know, never played professional football, but I would have liked to have seen them trying to at least get on the ball a wee bit more with the 9 men and try to at least, you know, try and play it across the back stuff. But like you said, mate, it's one of those situations. It's so difficult to sort of do in that high pressure situation. But the 2 goals were, I personally thought the 2 goals were poor from the left back. Albeit, I've said it for years that I don't think he's a great defender. He's and you look at the 2 goals, he's basically fucking let the guy come in from the right-hand side, giving him all the time and all the space to make his decision, look up, see who's in the box. You've got to go and close him down. Like, you've got to go and challenge him.
Yeah, he had loads of space, mate. Actually, like, fucking, it's like he must have been standing there thinking, oh, if I get this ball, I've got a couple of seconds to aim my shot. It was just, piss ball.
And especially in the situation where you're 2 men down, you cannot let that ball come into the box because you know that there's extra men bombing in from midfield for Hearts, and he just stands off them. Like, I was at the Celtic Hibs game, the Scottish Cup last season in March, and I remember Nicky Cadden went off injured in like the 30th minute or something like that, and they brought a beat on, and I turned to my brother and I went, no, that's his beat today, because a beat is fucking dog shite at left back. And right enough, 10 minutes later, the goal come from his left-hand side, cross in, and Maeda had scored. He's just, fucking hell, like, do you work on closing people down when you're a left back or something, letting them take a touch and then going straight in and closing them down.
So frustrating when you just see, like it's no discredit to players, but when they're just a constant weak link, you just think, shouldn't be playing at that level. It's, they must be good in training all week or something.
Or the manager loves them too much to drop them. It is one of the most frustrating things. A couple of years ago, when we had Obita and we had the guy Miller, Miller played right back. Hibs fans were raving about them. Oh, they're amazing. Oh, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. And I watched the game. I think it was either against Celtic or Rangers at Easter Road. And I've never seen two fullbacks dribble the ball out the field more than I did they two. They were getting the ball and they were like trying to like bomb forward, but their touch was going out the pitch for a throw into the opposition. And I was like, I don't know what Hibs fans are seeing here, because I think the two of them are absolutely immense.
Yeah,
and it's been like that. I mean, he dropped Iredale yesterday. Like you said, mate, it could be how they train or whatever. But when he took Nicky Cadden off when they lost the keeper, I personally thought they should have taken a beat off and kept Nicky Cadden as like a left wing back. But who the fuck am I? Do you know what I mean?
It's just shite, mate. You can wish you could go back and do it again. I'm sure David Gray is thinking, just start it again. Yeah, keeper, don't make that silly error. I feel bad, mate, wearing this sort of top, because it's actually like just a clean one I got out the drawer. I didn't, just looking at it more now, and it's getting more maroon by the moment. So,
I
apologise for that.
Did you do that on purpose? Did you?
And then I was just like, oh, what top can I wear today? Like, I wear this, but not maybe subconsciously. I didn't even think like.
It is what it is, mate. It is what it is, but like I said, mate, we said weeks ago the trophy's going to Tynecastle. I think, regardless, they just everything's fallen into place for them. Rangers can't buy it. Rangers are not guaranteed to win. Celtic are not guaranteed to win. I just think it's all sewn up. And if you think about it, if the results go the way that I think they're going to go at the weekend, then they could have it sewn up by Monday night.
It's going to be interesting, mate. Yeah. I know it's all doom and gloom from your side at the minute, but I still think there's a few twists and turns. I think Celtic are champions for a reason. Got to remember that they're proven winners.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so for the sake of Hibs. I hope so for the sake of we haven't handed them the title, because, like I said, if we go and beat Celtic on Sunday and then Hearts win on Monday night, you've gifted them over 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? 2 weekends. I hope for the sake of it that it goes down to the last game and Celtic still have a chance to win it. And then if Hearts get a result at Celtic Park on the last day of the season, where you just go, oh, well, you deserve it. 100% deserve it.
That's it. I suppose next week, obviously, Hibs ain't going to go out and deliberately throw the match against Celtic, but it must be hard playing when they know Celtic, this is going to mean more to them next week. It's like, was it last season or season before, where Tottenham played Man City and I think Son was clean for on goal and he missed. And then I think all the Tottenham fans were singing to Postecoglou, just let us look. They were cheering when Man City scored, because they knew if they had beaten City or drawn with City, Arsenal would have had one hand on the title.
Yeah. And I remember he said in his press conference afterwards, I think he said something about them I don't understand the ethos of this club cheering for the opposition,
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know. It's a strange one, mate, because I'm so on the fence with it, because I kind of like, obviously you want Hibs to win every game, but like the implications of winning against Celtic could ultimately mean that you give your rivals the title, and you're like,
yeah, sure, aye.
Like, well, I mean, if you're Newcastle, right, and you're going to a Chelsea and Sunderland are sitting at the top of the league, and you say, right, if you beat fucking Chelsea, Sunderland are going to win the title, like you're just caught between a rock and a hard place, because you're like,
yeah,
like, really?
But I suppose it's only the position you're in now, though. Like, it's like, I mean, there's 38 games in a season, isn't there? Like,
yeah,
Celtic, you's going to beat Celtic. Well, he's beat them already this season, but beating them, it's like it's a good result for you. It's a great result beating the Old Firm, but just because Hearts have like done well over the course of the season, that's not really Hibs' fault. Like the Hearts have just done their business, haven't they? Like, so it's I don't think you'd ever want to throw a game. That's just like. I don't think that'd be probably, because there's a lot of players that'll play for that. That'll just be their job. They might not have ties to like they support Hibs. Some of them will, but they'll be like it's a game of football. We want to win. Like, we want to test ourselves against the best. It's the champions. But I think there's more riding on the line for Celtic, and the way they've been recently in away games, that they're grinding the wins out. So I can't see anything. Well, I did predict actually a Hibs win, but I don't know. Well, maybe I'll stick with my prediction, actually.
yeah.
Can I go back on them now?
Well, one game in and my predictions are fucked.
Yeah.
Said that Hearts are going to finish on 74 points.
Yeah. I tell you what, can you imagine if Celtic won next weekend and Rangers beat Hearts? And my God, then it is wide open. 1 point.
Yeah.
3 teams.
And see, this is how good it is this season, because if that happens, then Hearts have to go to Motherwell.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're sitting there like, Motherwell have found a wee bit of form again, and you're just like, wow,
Yeah.
Very interesting. But yeah, I'm sort of, after that result yesterday, I'm sort of doom and gloom. Just thinking, Hibs are probably going to fucking beat Celtic now, and they'll beat Rangers on Monday night. I can't see Hearts getting beat off Rangers on Monday night. That's the way I'm looking at it.
You've been up all night, like, doing calculations in your head, like, little predictions, like, just overthinking it, like, just let them win the title.
With a cigarette, with a wee pointer on the board like that.
Yeah.
Like, if Celtic win by 4 goals to 0 on Sunday, and then Rangers draw, and that means the goal difference is there. Fuck.
It's like physics, infinite possibilities, mate. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
It's not over.
Let's just say I'm glad I live over here when stuff like this happens, because I don't have to walk around Edinburgh knowing that Hearts are far away from it. I don't see it over here. So, but yeah, it is what it is.
That was a bit of I didn't expect Motherwell to beat Rangers. Obviously, Motherwell are having a good season, but I thought it might have just been like they're on the beach sort of thing. But...
Yeah, you said it last week with the predictions about you maybe thought that they would be, a wee bit more relaxed, down tools. But I think with Motherwell, they've been playing so well all season that their results don't reflect their performances. Yeah, they're sitting in 4th, but I think they've been sort of probably one of the best teams in the league football-wise. So
yeah,
I wasn't surprised that they beat Rangers, because they have been so good.
Yeah, it can happen, mate. Hey, and another thing as well with like the SPL running, like there's gonna be players that play for teams that are actually Celtic and Rangers fans. Like, I think that there was a Motherwell player yesterday, I don't know who it was, but he had a mad overreaction in the Ibrox. When they do like at the end of the game where they show like celebrations of players, and I don't know what the player was from Motherwell, but he was going way over the top, going mental. I think he was a Celtic fan. Like, is it Welsh? Stephen Walsh or something? Is that name?
Oh, aye, Welsh, yeah.
And he was like, you can see he's a fucking Tim. So like, aye. There's going to be players that are going to be like, they'll be doing everything they can to help them stop their old firm rivals.
Hopefully a few more twists and turns, but at this moment in time, it's all sewn up for me. But
if it goes down to the last day, right, and Celtic Hearts, there's maybe like 1 point in it, 2 points. let's say 1 point. Did you think if it's Celtic Hearts and there's only 1 point difference on the last day of the season, and whoever wins the league, are you backing Celtic for that?
I would back
Parkhead.
Celtic for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was at Tynecastle, maybe not. But if it's at Parkhead, nah, Celtic would win that all day long for me.
Yeah, but I think just because that game's set up for the last day of the season, I think there's something about that.
Do you think,
Just see
there's just something in the air that's maybe it's going to all come down to that? I hope it does because, I mean, mate, it would be an unbelievable game last day of the
great
season.
watch. Yeah,
I mean, it's been maybe 20 years since there's been like a last day of the season. Do you remember Helicopter Sunday?
Yeah.
When
But to see it with two teams that are actually in the mix, that'll be an incredible a box office game, isn't it? If both of them are in the mix still.
Yeah, I think it would break viewing figures for Scottish football for sure if it was Celtic and Hearts in the last day of the season. Because, like I said, the title's always been sewn up like either before the split or just after the split with the teams. So, it'll be very interesting if it comes down to that last game.
I hope it does for a neutral point of view. I think it'll be like fantastic.
Did you watch any of the FA Cup?
I didn't, mate, because I seen the results. I was away at a gig on Saturday night. Ben's band were playing up in Trinent, so I was playing the bass for them. But I caught the result, and fucking City got lucky, didn't they? Left it late against Southampton.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the game. I watched like the last sort of 15 minutes, and I seen Southampton score, and I was like, all right, okay. And then obviously like Man City just turned up a gear. But I didn't watch the Chelsea. The Chelsea game was on, I think, TNT or something like yesterday, so I didn't manage to catch that one. But yeah, and I've said to you before, the FA Cup doesn't really excite me, so I'm just a bit just look for the results, you know.
It's lost its glamour a wee bit. Ever since they stopped putting Wembley as a semi-final, like it's all about.
It's not. It wouldn't make me turn over. You know what I mean? Like if a game's on, but. So yeah, Man City Chelsea final. Man City will win that. Chelsea got no chance.
Should do, man. I tell you what, if Man City come out this season with a domestic treble, like fucking unbelievable, isn't it? Like,
aye. From where people thought they were earlier on the season, if they meant and won the treble, mate, incredible.
Yeah, I know. Like they've not had like you would say the best season, but fucking still won a treble if they win it. Like,
yeah, I didn't realise that Rashinha had been sacked.
Oh yeah,
I feel so stupid because it was like because I don't really watch Sky Sports News. Like I'm not one for like watching it all the time. I just think it's a lot of like repeated nonsense. But but I seen on I think it was Instagram or something that he was sacked, and I was like, fucking hell! Like that Chelsea job, right, must be one of the most lucrative jobs ever, right? Because if you go in right and you sign a long contract for like say like however many millions. You know that you're probably going to get sacked within 3 months and they're going to have to fucking pay you up.
Yeah.
So you're like...
Yeah, I think he's been locked away and never to come out again, that Rosigne. I think he's an extinct character now, isn't he?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the players coming out the dressing room saying that he was like, he was trying to be too close to the players, and apparently the Chelsea players called him the supply teacher.
The supply teacher? Mr. Rosigne.
He just a wee bit out of his depth, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was like they just see that as an easy get because it's their links with Strasbourg.
Yeah, but like I said, you need somebody with experience going into Chelsea.
Yeah,
you know, you can't. Obviously, he done well with Strasbourg and stuff like that, and he maybe had like a good track record there with tactics and style of play. But Chelsea's too big a job for that. Like.
They're going through that. They always go through managers, isn't they? Like they've had Reshkin, Rosigne, Potter.
Like if you put your name into the hat for the Chelsea job and you get it, you're licking your lips, going, "I am financially set up for life here," because you can just wrangle a 5-year contract from them. I have a 5-year contract, and if you pay me off within the first year, you need to pay me my full salary.
Yeah, you just know.
Doesn't matter. I know.
They probably know from like our history. They're like, oh well, if it doesn't go well, like they'll probably end up sacking me, and so I'll make sure I put in the contract I'll be getting a payoff. Like,
yeah, I mean, Jose Mourinho's made a career out of that, mate. He's like one of the best paid managers, and he's been sacked for fucking 80% of his jobs.
He looks out for number one, does Jose, doesn't he?
Oh, 100%. 100%. But the big question this weekend, mate, is do you think Newcastle are safe from the drop?
I was just worried a bit there, mate. I'm just looking at the table and there's 8 points ahead of Tottenham. Tottenham probably have to win all their games, but fucking the way we're playing, mate, it's relegation form. It's crazy. I hope not. I really hope it probably won't happen, but you never know. If the other teams below us win, squeaky bum time.
Yeah, I just with that Simon's out now for the rest of the season, just can't see Tottenham getting enough. I mean, if you look at West Ham and Tottenham, who's going to win more games? I'd probably say West Ham. Yeah,
West Ham have still got to play Arsenal at London Stadium, but I think West Ham have got to play Leeds as well on the last day of the season, and Leeds have got to play Tottenham, so they're all going to take points off each other.
Yeah,
but I thought I watched that game against Arsenal. We didn't play too bad, but it's just really, really awful. Like, I think Arsenal are probably more kind of like getting a wee bit like worried because they need a result, don't they? They needed it more than anyone. The guy took his goal well. It was a good goal. But yeah, just at the moment I can't see Eddie Howe being in that job at the end of the season with this form. I think our CEO came out a few weeks ago and said we expect a good run from now at the end of the season, and I can't imagine our owners thinking, "Oh, do we want any more of this?" So I think his time's up, unfortunately. But
yeah, with the amount of money you spent last summer as well, doesn't reflect well finishing where you are probably going to finish, you know.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's because I mean, last season I think obviously Spurs won the Europa League, but they had a terrible league form, and that didn't save Ange's job. But we shall see, mate.
It's going to go down to the wire, I think, with the bottom clubs, but Forest look like they're going to be all right because they've played scored 8 goals in the last 2 games.
I know.
So they look like they're firing at the right time. But yeah,
I think they used to have that. They used to have that sort of thing in the Premier League. If you had 36 points, that's usually the magic number to keep you up. But I think the teams might even beat that this season because Tottenham are 34. So
well, yeah, I was going to say that because I always remember they used to say that it was like 40 points or something guaranteed you safety. But yeah. It's not looking like that this season. How many games are left? 4?
4 games, yeah.
4 games, that's 12 points. So, yeah, you never know.
It's such a weird league, because even like us at the minute, like we're 6 points off a Europa Conference League spot, but 8 points ahead of relegation. It's so congested in the middle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's so many teams that can get into Europe, like any form of Europe competition, so...
Yeah.
Interesting, mate. I played bass on Saturday with Ben's band, and I've not played a gig in ages. It was like a 2-hour gig playing bass, and see at the end of it, even halfway when we took a break, I was like, "Oh, my fucking wrist!" Like not played the bass for this long in so long.
Just walking around with a crooked, like in the fucking G position like this. It's hard enough when you've not played in consistently and for a long time, innit?
And Ben's dad, like he's got like loads of equipment and that. I was using his bass, and it's a fucking beautiful bass. Cause it's a Fender Jazz, right? But it's like it feels like quite hard that I played on other basses. It's like the neck's really thick, like it just seems dead big. And I can never remember a bass being that sort of like hard to play. It's not like maybe not hard, but it just seems very heavy and thick. So I don't know if like different necks on different guitars or basses like make a difference to that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like my acoustic guitar, my Gretsch, because it's got a thin neck on it. So whenever I sort of play chords and stuff, it's quite an easy neck to sort of get your hands around and stuff like that.
Do you reckon it's the neck that sort of makes the difference then? If it's like a big neck, it can be quite of a...
Yeah, I would think so, because like I remember having a 12-string years ago and the neck was really thick. So you try to get your hands around to make chord shapes. You're almost like, ugh.
Yeah.
But no, I do like a thin neck. I feel like it's a lot easier to like position and stuff like that and move around. So But did the gig go? I think I recognise, where was it in Trinent? Because I've played the venue in Trinent, and the video I seen online reminded me of a venue I played.
Ross High Bowling Club, I think it was called.
Because I remember playing a social club in Trinent. I don't know if it was the same one. I don't know. But the
This
stage
one-
looked similar. You know, like the stage looked like it was sort of raised and in the corner. It looked
Yeah,
similar to the one I played years ago.
So you go in the entrance and you go up this like small flight of stairs, and that takes you into the bar room or the hotel, the function room. And there's a bar on the left, seats, and then there's like steps that go onto like this sort of like further end of the function room, and there's the stage, and there's like a pool table. So I don't know if that rings any bells.
It does ring bells, yeah. Like I said, it was years ago that I played this venue, but it does sound similar to where I played. So, see the 2 hours that you played, was it all covers or was it originals and covers?
Originals and covers. I done like an acoustic set to start. Like I just done like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then we played 1 hour. Done a lot of Ben's own songs and a few covers, and then the second half done the same. Like maybe played about 20 odd songs. Maybe 8 of them were covers.
Ah, fair enough. And what's the going rate payment for that?
That was £200 for the whole night.
Ah, that's not too bad.
And it was a 40th birthday party as well. Like, we didn't actually know. It was just for like a 40th, but some people liked it and like just got up and danced to a few of the tunes. So it was good.
Oh,
it's good to play in that band setup again. I do like it. No nonsense rock and roll.
Yeah, camaraderie on stage and all that. You know, looking at each other. Tuning
up the guitars, doing the sound check, like what we play next. Like lead guitar solo cutting through. You're like, whoa, yes.
Aye, very good, mate. Very good. I do miss that. Like, I do miss playing in a band. Like,
it's a different sort of vibe from the like an acoustic set, isn't it? Like, it's like an acoustic's like one man band, and then got the whole collective sound of a band.
So nothing else happening this weekend. It feels like it's been like a quite a quiet weekend for the podcast.
It has, mate. I've actually just been looking forward to having today to do nothing because it was out Friday, gigging Saturday, out playing snooker yesterday, and like today, just like I don't go back till Wednesday, so it's just nice to have a chilled day off. I'm loving your Scotland top, by the way, mate. Looks a belter.
Do you like it? Yeah, I love it. When it arrived, I was like, oh, that's banging. So yeah, gonna wear that on the Friday night when I come over. And in terms of the gig and the game t-shirts, you're up for wearing one of them, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. And they look class, man.
Black or white? What's your choice?
Ooh. Well, probably black, mate, because I think if you wear a white t-shirt and you get any sort of food stain on it, it's like it'd be a bastard to clean. So probably black. But then I'm thinking if it's a sunny day, I maybe should just wear white. That's a hard one.
Well, I'll maybe buy. What size did you say you were? A small. I need to work out the sizes for the t-shirts because I bought a hoodie, a beautiful Chaos hoodie from that website years ago. Obviously, if you create a design, you get like a discount on the thing. You don't get charged like the commission.
Cool.
And I think I got a medium, and it was quite snug. So yeah, I'll need to work out the sizes, but I can just buy one of each. Whether it's a medium or a small.
Maybe a small. I've put on a bit of timber recently, mate. So maybe I should do it as a good thing. Like if I wear that t-shirt, I want to like be looking trim for the summer.
Yeah, mate, I'm the same. I see this. See round here. Can't fucking shift the fat from here. It's doing my head in.
Have you ever? What's your thoughts on all that Manjaro sort of jabs?
Oh, I think it's nonsense.
Yeah.
You're not on it, are you? No.
Nah, but it was funny, mate, because see, like a few years ago before it came out, my mate Joe that I used to play in a band with, he works in a lab in Musselburgh, and he was telling me about like my lab are like doing work on this sort of this jag, like injection jag that's like works for weight loss, and he said like it's gonna hit the market, it's big time, and it really works as well, like. But you hear people on it and the side effects, and some people have lost shitloads of weight, but they're getting like weird side effects and that as well.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole point of that jag is, and I don't know if you know this, but it's for diabetics who are at high risk of complications from their diabetes.
Yeah,
so
I see.
That's obviously the reason for the jags being created, because obviously people who are like, obese and have major complications, they have to get their weight down, and some people just can't stop eating. So
Mhm.
what I don't get about it is people who are on it, right, it works. It makes people lose weight, 100%.
Yeah.
But that is not a sustainable way of keeping your weight down, because what, are you just going to stay on injections for the rest of your life?
Yeah, and how much money that must be cost as well, because it costs like some of them it's like paying hundreds of quids for it, isn't they? Like,
Yeah, so like I've always had the viewpoint of the only way to stay slim is by being careful what you eat, not being strict with what you eat. Like, I'm not saying you go and eat fucking salads 3 times a day, because you have to enjoy food. But like, if you want to lose weight, just go and be more active. Go and walk every day. Go for a run. Like, lift weights. And by the way, I was massive on it a couple of years ago. I slimmed right down and got really toned and stuff like that, and lost a lot of weight from exercising, from walking, from eating right. That's a far more sustainable way of keeping your weight down than jagging yourself with something. Like, when I worked at my permanent post on the ward, loads of the nurses were on it, and I made a joke one night being like, "Oh, that's funny, because a couple of decades ago, people who were injecting themselves with needles were called junkies." Like, this pure silence fell over the room, because like 80% of the people in the room were on Manjaro, and I was like, "Oh, struck a nerve."
Should have said that.
But people are still lazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, people who are on it are still lazy people up here. The side effects are unbelievable, mate. Like, people coming in with kidney issues and stuff, and problems with their livers and stuff like that. It's not good, mate. It's not good. It's made for people who...
It's right what you said there as well about how they like, because when people do diet and stuff, like, you see in that mindset of thinking, oh, it's strict now, I'm not going to be able to have good food and all that. And I wonder if we're just wired to have that sort of, like, on the odd time we do want a takeaway, or we want to eat junk food. It's just been in our like brain since we were kids, eh? Like, we just always like that sort of sweet tooth, or something that's going to pleasure our lips, sort of thing, on our taste buds.
It's just the society we live in. Like, we have food that's like readily available, so more often than not you're going to choose something that's quick and easy and it's going to satisfy you. But like, I hate the term dieting, because dieting, I think, is such a negative term to use, because I always think dieting implies that you're going to change your eating habits for a specific period of time, and then that automatically tells your brain that you're just going to revert back to your old habits once you've achieved what you need to achieve, and then you're going to put weight on again. Whereas I look at eating as in, well, how can I sustainably eat good, healthy-ish food every day that's going to be good for my body, so that in 20, 30 years' time, I'm not going to have complications from eating junk food. It's not rocket science, Like, your body's like a fucking car. If you put diesel in an unleaded, it's going to fail and it's going to break down.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Food's like, the same. The guts, like, they say that the guts link to the brain. So, you see all these people who are like, oh, I've got depression and stuff. Well, I would be looking and saying, well, what are you eating? What are you putting in your body? Because that's the first thing I would look at and go, well, you're eating junk food, Not to go off on a tangent, right?
Yeah.
For the next 5 minutes. But the ward I worked on was gastro, my permanent ward, and it was all to do with the stomach and stuff like that. And we would have loads of young adults from like 17 to like 30 coming in with something called ulcerative colitis, right? And ulcerative colitis is inflammation in the intestines. So your intestines would be like ulcers and scarring and bleeding, right? And you would shit blood. So these young people would come in with stomach pain, stomach cramps, and they'd be shitting blood, and it was quite bad. So they need to be treated. And I remember, 80, 90% of these young people coming in had no respect or no knowledge about the food they were eating. And every day you would see them eating McDonald's because there was a McDonald's across the road, or, oh, my family were bringing me in a Subway, and all the hospital food's crap. And, you're thinking, if your stomach's so bad that you're shitting blood, surely you would stand up and go, right, I need to be careful what I'm putting in my body. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I eat junk food, mate, I feel like shit. Like, if I have a Domino's, mate, I feel like shit for fucking hours. Even the next day, I'm like, oh man, I'm so bloated, so much salt and so many calories, and
in the moment of eating it though, like you enjoy it, don't you? And you know it's bad for you. You're eating it, and you're like, this tastes so good, but you're thinking this is bad as well. Eh?
But that's the thing with the human body, because you might not be like hungry, right? But the thought of junk food, your brain like switches on and goes, oh yeah, really want that, because you want the dopamine in it, don't you, from the fat and the sugar and the salt. So like you might not even need that 2,000 calorie pizza, but your brain's like, oh yeah, go have it, go eat it. And then you're just,
Saturday, mate, like me and Alana were like, just woke up from a nap and like, what should we have to eat? Like, we're just starving. And I just thought, do you know what I ain't had in ages? Probably my bad idea. I said, a fucking Burger King. I want a Whopper. And honestly, I fucking demolished it. It was beautiful. But after it, I was like, no, I shouldn't have had that. But in the moment, I wanted it. And it tasted, I'm not going to lie, it tasted fucking great. I hadn't had one in years.
No doubt. Like, Burger King's my favourite takeaway. Because I think Burger King just, I'm not really a fan of McDonald's. Like, I would drive. I've been in the car before with Melissa and Izzy, and they've got McDonald's, and I'm like, nah, I don't want anything, because, like, I think McDonald's is shit, mate. It's the worst food.
The Burger King burgers, they absolutely outclass the McDonald's burgers, don't they?
Oh, aye. So would your go-to be a Whopper, would it?
Yeah, Burger King, but I'd probably say the fries, even though I don't really eat fries, the fries at McDonald's are far better than the Burger King, so if you combine both of them, you'd have perfect junk food takeaway. Yeah,
get the burger for Burger King and then go and get the chips from McDonald's and you've got a perfect meal.
Yeah.
I would always be...
the burgers taste so much better.
Yeah, no, I agree, mate. Like, I would always go for the bacon double cheese XL.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're talking about sort of diet and stuff like that. Like, I would do intermittent fasting every day.
Yeah.
So, and one of the things, like, I know fasting's a bit, like, in the health community, it's a wee bit like, 50-50 people's opinions. But one of the things that I notice about it is when you fast your body, right, and you don't eat for like 16, 17, 18 hours, you quickly realise the difference between hunger and gluttony.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm saying? Like, you realise when your body is actually hungry and needs fuel, as opposed to just waking up going, I'm really hungry. Like, but you're actually not hungry because you've had enough yesterday, so your body's still burning the fat and the calories from the day before.
Yeah, you mate, spot on there, mate. When you go that amount of time with because intermittent fasting's good. Like, people do it like daily, and they might have like they only eat between the hours of 12 and 8, and sustainable weight loss because you're only eating in that window. But you're absolutely bang on. When you go 17 hours, that's when you know you are hungry. Like,
100%. Like, whenever you're really running low on like energy, you'll know, because your body starts to sort of waver a wee bit and you go, God almighty, I need to eat something here. Whereas I've seen myself being like, I'm going to get a Domino's tonight, and I'm not even fucking hungry, but I'm just like, I just want a Domino's.
Yeah, it's because it's the dopamine and all that, isn't it? It's fucking bizarre, mate. Honestly, your body can last a long time without food in the body. Like, I mean, look at fucking Gandhi. He went weeks without fasting, probably extreme fasting. You can, if you want to eat like one meal a day, one big meal a day, your body will survive. Like, it'll be like, it'll just adjust.
This is the thing about the whole calorie intake and stuff like that. So women are supposed to have 2,000 calories, men are supposed to have 2,500. We all know that, right? But that's lifestyle, because somebody who sits in an office, and so if you sit in an office all day compared to a football player, right, your calorie expectations are going to be completely different. Like, the person working in an office doesn't need 2,500 calories to get through his day, whereas the footballer probably needs 4,000, 5,000 calories to sustain his energy. So, like, this nonsense of, you need to, and then obviously I've gotten arguments before, people are like, fasting's not healthy, and I'm like, fasting's not healthy, what the fuck are you talking about? You think about our ancestors, right? In cavemen times, they used to go weeks without eating, and then they would fucking get that one big kill that would last them for like a week. We've been bred through the generations from not overindulging on food and just like proteins and stuff like that. And
and you think those like our ancestors and that in those times, like if they went days or a week without food, they'll still have to go out and hunt, and they've still got the energy to do it. So it's like, get that one feast and that does them. Like,
ancestors used to like forage for days, on nuts and berries, and then they would get that one kill. So like, they weren't sticking to a fucking calorie of 2,500 a day. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I remember years ago, during COVID, when I'd done a lot of dieting, I actually done 4.5 days without no food, and like the first day, at the end of the night, oh god, I feel you get like a low, and then it could be quite put a lot of stress on your body. But see, after like 2.5, 3 days, honestly, mate, I felt like fucking. You could walk on water. You feel great. You just, I don't know what it was. You think, I wonder if your body's just kicking into the fat cells and it's using that as their energy. And it's like it does stuff like for your immune system, like autophagy and stuff like that. It just cleans out all the toxins in your body. And I swear, I wouldn't do it again. But you feel that fucking feeling you get from it. It was like, oh my god, I feel great, and your appetite's suppressed. But I think you're right. You're absolutely right, mate. You only need to eat when you are hungry. Like.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it. The most I've ever done is like 2-day fasts, 40-hour fasts, and I would be the same, mate. Like, I would get to the stage when the first 24 hours is quite hard, but then the 48 hours is. But I've never ever had the courage to go and do I'd love to do like a 7-day water fast to see how I felt, because you get people online doing them and they say that they feel amazing, and like you said there, they get to like the third day and they have this clarity where the body's just completely void of any food, and the body almost starts to just repair itself. Now, that's what they say happens.
Yeah.
Your body just kind of hits a reset button and gets rid of all the bad cells and flushes all the toxins out your body and stuff. I'd love to do it, but...
It's a hard feeling to describe. It's like a sort of like natural like high. You feel great. It's you can't really describe it, to be honest. It's just you're just in your mind and body. You feel absolutely right. Maybe that's because all the toxins in your body are like just flushed out completely.
I swear by it, mate. I swear by it. I intermittent fasting, and then I start my day with warm salt lemon water every morning.
Yeah. Is that just normal salt? Is that like Himalayan salt?
I would use Himalayan salt. So I would always go, freshly squeezed lemon juice, warm water. So boil the kettle, fill it up, make it warm, salt, and then I always take creatine in the morning.
What's creatine?
Creatine's you would get like a lot of people who are like bodybuilding and stuff like that would use creatine. Creatine basically gives your muscles more energy. So there's obviously like a technical term to it, but I think it basically lets the muscles hold more water, which then in turn makes them produce more energy.
All right, cool.
So like back in the day when I was lifting weights, right, I only have like 8-kilogram weights. So like you would be lifting weights and you'd go and you'd get to like 7, and then you'd 8, and you'd just be like struggling. Whereas see, when you're on creatine, you can feel that you can lift more.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, it just gives your muscles that sort of energy and boost.
Yeah, you can just do that a little bit extra without being fatigued, because it's just putting water retention in your muscles.
That's amazing. Do you have to? Yeah. But can you buy that like in a shop?
Yeah, you can buy it over. Yeah, it's completely safe, 100% safe, and it's. I think you already have it in your muscles, but you're just adding more to it, and it's obviously good for like lifting weights and stuff. And I notice it when I'm running as well. So before, like, I'd get really fatigued running and your muscles would get really sore. Whenever I've been on the creatine, I feel like I can run further and longer than I could normally. So it's really good. It's really good to be on. Like,
have you ever watched The Boys? It's on Amazon Prime.
No, haven't watched that. No,
that's really good, mate. Very good. I'm on the last season. It's about like these superheroes, but they're corrupt.
Right.
And there's like these like group of vigilantes that are like, so it's basically they're set in a modern world, but there's like all these superheroes that are like, they're regarded as like patriots of like America, but they're actually corrupt as fuck, like horrible. It's really good, mate. It's like set in sort of modern time. It's good characters, and there's a little vigilante group that are called the Boys, and they're trying to take them down, like.
I'll have to give it a wee watch, mate. I'm currently on the last season of The Righteous Gemstones. Have you ever watched that?
No, you were mentioning that. Is it Danny McBride? Danny
McBride, yeah, that's good. But no, I'll definitely watch The Boys, mate. I always like a wee recommendation, that's for sure.
Yeah, mate. I don't know who recommended it to me a few years ago, and I just never really got around to watching it. And then my mate I worked with ages ago, he's like, just watch The Boys. It's really good. I was like, I gave it an episode, and I was like, this is good. You're instantly hooked. There's like first episode's like you get the gist of everything in it.
Yeah, I always think with a new series you need to give it at least 2 episodes. You know, the first episode's fine, whatever, and then the second episode you can decide whether you like it or not. So
yeah, aye.
No, I'll definitely.
I'm always worried. See, when you watch the first episode of something, you think, this is going to be quite slow, but if something happens instantaneously, and you're like, oh, like this.
So you're hooked right away. That's good, mate. That's good. I'll give that a wee watch. But no, The Righteous Gemstones is good. The third season is not great. The first 2 are good, and I'm on the last season now. So it's basically about these. It's a family of, I can't remember the term in America. They're tele-evangelists, so they're like churchgoers, but they're not like proper like ministers of the church. They basically, because in America, like TV church is like massive. So this family called the Gemstones are like billionaires, and they've got their own network and stuff, and they live in mansions and stuff. And it's basically about a guy called Eli Gemstone, who's the head of the church, and his 3 kids. And it's basically like just all about their life and stuff like that, and how they get in. Like the first season's about them being blackmailed for money. But I don't want to give too much away. But it's really good, mate. It's just one of those, you know what you're getting with Danny McBride comedies. You know what I mean? And it's just really, it's really funny, mate. And it's got Walton Goggins in it as well, mate.
Is it? Yeah, class.
Yeah, he plays their uncle, and but it's like set in the deep south, so they all talk like this, and they're all like God and church. And
yeah, class, mate. I still need to watch that Vice Principals. I'm on the. I still need to watch that as well. I'm on this 3rd episode of that.
You need to watch that, mate, because it gets really, really good at the end.
I've got a 20 player for you, mate, this week.
Right. Let's go for it.
Do you think you can get it? I've not made it too difficult. I don't know if I have or haven't. It depends.
I'm actually I'm really nervous about it, because I feel like my knowledge is absolutely dog shite, and your knowledge is better than mine.
No, well, it's only easy if you know them.
Okay.
And how many did you get? Who was the player? Cole Palmer in. Did you get him in 16?
16. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a Mike. Right. That's it. I'm going to make a wee table here, because it'll be good to know. So you got yours in 6 last week, and I got mine in 16. So fire away when ready.
Okay. I have my football player. I searched him before this podcast started.
Right. Okay. So does he play in the UK?
No.
Oh, fuck off, Matthew. Honestly, you know I'm not going to get this in 20. Does he play in Spain?
No.
Did he play in the Champions League this year?
No.
Is he a national team player?
I don't know if he's still playing for his country. I'm going to say that he might be not playing for his country anymore, but I cannot guarantee it. I've not actually checked, to be honest. But if I was to say, I think he's not playing for his country anymore.
Right. Okay. Does he play in Italy?
He does.
Does he play for one of the Milan teams?
He does.
Ooh. Is he a striker?
No.
Doesn't play international.
I think you're going to get this. What's that? 7 questions so far? 6?
Seven questions. So he's not a striker. You don't think he plays for... Fuck. Is he a midfielder?
He is a midfielder.
Now I just have to work out. Now I just have to work out who plays for Inter Milan and AC Milan in midfield because I have no fucking clue. I'm not going to get this because I don't know the Milan teams.
I'll give you a little clue. He is a very, very well-known player.
Has he? I take it he's played in the World Cup.
Yeah, he's played in World Cups. Yeah. Was that you using a question, or was like, oh, I take it? Have you got me to answer one of your questions for you?
No.
Dirty bastard.
Right, that's 9 questions. I genuinely have no idea because I don't know any of the Milan teams. I couldn't tell you who.
Maybe you might get him by asking this player's history.
Has he played for Man United?
No. Is that 10 questions?
That's 10 questions. That's 10 questions.
All right, you're halfway there.
Fucking hell, I'm sweating here.
I think you're going to get this. Maybe I'm playing
I genuinely don't think I am.
Am I getting in your head?
You are getting in my head because I like whenever you think of a team, you can picture the team, but I have no idea about AC Milan or Inter Milan. Couldn't tell you. The only player who I know that I don't even know if he still plays for them. I don't think he does. I remember Lukaku playing for Inter Milan, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Does he still play for Inter Milan? Yeah, I think he probably does actually. I just was thinking of a player, and I thought, does he still play football? And he does. I just couldn't remember the exact team he played for in Italy.
Mate, there's no other questions that are going to help. I take it. Does he play for AC Milan?
He does. Yeah, he plays for AC Milan.
That's even worse.
Try to be philosophical and wise, like the questions you've given me, Brian. The answer is in those questions.
Right, so he plays for AC Milan.
And you asked, like, he's played in World Cups, but he doesn't play for. He might not play for his national team anymore. So it means he has played, and he's a very well-known player.
And he's still actively playing, yeah?
Yeah. Is that an active question you just asked?
Yes, so that's 12 questions. Fucking hell.
I don't know if I should use that as a question.
No, it's fine. Fuck, this is hard as fuck. I'm looking absolutely terrible in this game.
We need to start putting a time limit on these.
Yeah, put a wee countdown timer on. Nah, mate, listen, I'm going to have to concede. I have absolutely no idea about any. I couldn't name you one player that plays for AC Milan.
Well, what about, right, you've asked if he's played for Man United. I don't know. What about questions about other teams he's played for? Right, he's a well-known player, and I'll give you another clue. He's been a winner.
He's been a winner. Has he played in England for an English team?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Fucking hell. And is he close to retiring?
Yeah, he's close to retirement.
Right, that's 14 questions. He's close to retiring. I'm trying to think.
If you get to 18 and 19 and you still don't get it, I'm going to give you a clue. Like, you still got a few questions to play with. You still got a few lifelines here.
Has he won the Ballon d'Or?
Fuck, I should have done research on that. if he hasn't, he'd be worth that he has won the Ballon d'Or. I don't think I can come out this app and look on the internet. I don't think that'll disrupt the recording.
Well, that's 15 questions.
I don't know if he has. I was looking at the Ballon d'Or list the other week, and I don't know if I've seen his name on it. I think he went to AC Milan maybe last season or the year before. Maybe it was the start of last season.
Nah, mate, there's no chance of me getting this.
Well, I'll give you another clue then. How many questions you got left?
4.
Right. Is 2 teams before he played for AC Milan, they both played in white. One was in England and one was for another team.
Fucking hell. Is it Luka Modric?
It's Luka Modric. Boom!
Mate, I didn't even know he played for AC Milan. That's how hard that was for me. So that was 17 questions. That is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know if he's won the Ballon d'Or.
But he's been in the conversation.
Yeah, he's a stalwart of a midfielder, isn't he?
I genuinely didn't. If you told me, who does Luka Modric play for? I would have been like, oh no, I thought he was retired. Like, didn't have a clue that he played for AC Milan.
My mate, who's a Spurs fan, he actually, we were talking about it ages ago, and like when he first went to Real Madrid, because they they obviously had Zidane, like no one could like take Zidane's throne and stuff. So I think when he went to Madrid, when the fans took to him very well for ages, and then you look at what he won at Real Madrid and fucking multiple Champions League, multiple league titles.
Oh, I like one of the best midfielders ever, and I struggled to get him. So there you go.
Surpassed everything that Zidane done for Real Madrid.
100%. Mate, I'm going to give you the hardest fucking player next week. Do you know that? I need to get some credibility back here. Fucking hell.
I didn't make it too hard because I knew it was a player that, he's a legend.
Do you want to know something? Modric is a really straightforward player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so well known. But it's the fact that I only knew him playing for Real Madrid, and I thought he'd retired. I could not have told you that he played for AC Milan. Like, I don't follow any international football. International football. I don't follow any Italian football.
Yeah.
Not even with the likes of McTominay and stuff and Gilmore playing over there. Like, just don't. It's not a league I would follow. So, Matthew's getting the old Azerbaijan Super League next week.
I suppose I because it would be a hard one, but because I knew he's a well-known player, I thought like maybe you could narrow it down to like questions like. And I don't think he plays for Croatia anymore. I'm pretty sure he retired.
I often think of like the teams before I start asking questions, so that's why I have really shit questions.
Yeah, I liked because when Scotland played Croatia a few years ago in the Euros, I just remember like he had an outstanding game, and Ali McCoy was like, any young player that wants to play football, like any young midfielder aspiring, 2 words, Luka Modric.
It's absolutely beautiful what he's done there.
Is that easy?
Oh, McCoy, man, he's one of the best commentators ever. Like,
a likeable Rangers fan.
Yes, one of a very few.
Sorry, Rangers.